Hello and welcome to Fulton Street Beats, where we discuss everything rock, roll, jazz, cool drum beats, and review everything and everything in between. You can call me Mr. Mike. And if you're new to the channel, and you probably are because it's a relatively new channel, I'd like to say welcome to you. And I hope you stick around. Today we're going to be discussing this condenser microphone that I'm using. And as you can see, hopefully, the lighting's right, we have this good-looking BM800 condenser mic that was purchased from Amazon. I didn't want to drop a shitload of money for a condenser mic. So I went the inexpensive route because we're going to do that on this channel. We're going to see what we can get, what kind of quality we can get for the lowest price we can get. I'm going to be your guinea pig, so you guys don't have to waste your money. Hopefully you can come to this channel and we can develop a rapport, and you can count on me as your source for what to get or what not to get, and what will be honest reviews and critiques, and a lot of it will be subjective in my opinion, but hopefully it helps you out in some way. So anyhow, let's get back to this BM800, and they call it a professional microphone. Now, I really don't think any professional would purchase this, although I do think that if you covered up the BM800 and they just used it in a blind test, we've got this little cover we're going to put on, that I think they might be pleasantly surprised by the quality of it. Now, I've been playing with the perimeters of the sound card that it comes with. And this is an entire kit. So you get the condenser mic, you get the isolation mount, you get your XLR cable that does down convert to a 3.5 aux jack. You get all your necessary cables to run to your recording device, such as your computer or your Android. And it's not a high-end unit for sure at $38.99 shipped, but it does have a lot of features. The boom arm mounts to your desk or what have you. I have mine mounted on a shelf that's above my work area, and I can simply drop it down. I can invert it. I can pretty much put it in any direction I want. I can drop the mic in another direction, flip it upside down. I'm just happen to be using it this way right now. The sound card is decent, and it does have some limitations, but for $38, what do you expect? If you're getting started in a podcast or YouTube channel, this will suffice for now. I'm happy with it anyhow. Now, when I first used this and plugged it in, it's definitely not plug and play. You do need to tweak a little bit, and I'm still experimenting. And your experimentation is going to be based on what room you're in and your acoustic treatments that you have, because it does make a difference. I have tall ceilings and quite a bit of echo in here, even with my sound panels. So, what does the sound card do? Well, it's called a V8 sound card, and I've seen these in many different configurations under the same name, and some have different features. This particular one I mounted on a little wooden board so I could move it around a little bit when I need to. But as you heard with the introduction, it has a nice knob for running a backing track into it, which I did. And you can run it and turn it down as you're doing your introduction, turn it back down, or your exit theme, however you want to do it. It does have, of course, your monitor knob. It has a record knob, which you pretty much want to keep up if you want a good recording. And it has bass, treble, of course. Then it has a mic input line knob. And then we also have a nice echo effect. And that's your main knobs up top. So then we have a power button. And speaking of power, this is, I got my little German Shepherd in here. This is has a battery in it. And it charges. It charges directly from your USB port from your computer. And it seems to last quite a long time. I have not ran it dead yet, and I've been experimenting with this thing for quite a while since I've had it anyhow. The short time that I've had it. I've used it quite a bit. It's never went dead on me. But I do charge it in between use. But when you're using this for a podcast or what have you, you don't want to run it while charging. And the directions tell you that also. It can cause interference. And I will attest to that. There is a slight buzzing sound that I hear in my monitors when I'm charging it. I don't know if you would pick it up out there, but I definitely pick it up in my over ears here. So that's not suggested to use that. Now what this also has is some cool functions that are in red. And I'm going to show you a picture at the end of this video of the V8 console itself. So you can see what it looks like. It's small. It is not large at all. And I will measure this here for you real quick so you can get an idea. And we're going to use this in inches because we're in America. It's 5 inches in length and 4 inches across. And depth would be right around an inch, not counting the knobs on top. So it doesn't take up much space. Its functionality is quite easy. It is very light and it does move easily, which is why I Velcroed mine to a piece of wood. So it gives it a little more heft and weight, and I can slide it around a little bit better on my work surface and position it where I need it. Now it does have a reverb delay also.
In nature.
I hope you can hear that. Now we got the reverb delay. And we can use this reverb delay in conjunction with echoes if you'd like.
And now we have a voice changer, which gives us
multiple voice changing capability.
So we can go as deep or
as high as you want to.
And then we have an elimination feature, which I believe is supposed to take out any unwanted trash of your voicing. And I don't know if you can hear this or not a little bit better. I'm going to leave this on. You guys can tell me what you think. Then we also have another one called Crack, which makes it a little bit different of your voice, makes your voice change a bit. And I think these buttons right here are pretty much to adjust for your acoustic limitations you have in your room to try to overcome them. And we also have a voiceover button. And what the voiceover button does is if you're running in your backing track music and you speak with this button pushed, it lowers the music in the background. I'm not set up to demonstrate that right now. And we also, now we have a bunch of effects buttons such as cheer, laughter, applause, giggles, things of that nature. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 of those, 12 different buttons. And I'll give you an example of a couple. Here's your cheer. Here's your applause. And here is some laughter. And we even have a bit of intro music if you would like. So there's different things. There's a kiss, and giggles, and a slash, and even a gunshot. So it does have some neat effects that you might use, you know, here and there, I guess. But for $38, you really can't go wrong. It's a good starting point. And if you want to upgrade later on, well, you have some things that you can still use. I'm quite happy with the microphone itself. I was expecting it not to be that good, but to me, I think it's doing a decent job. And like I said, you also get this cover here, and you get this one right here. Now, this one right here cuts down on your P's and your S's. However, I don't like to run it. I kind of angle mine up a little bit towards the ceiling, and it seems to help with the angle that I have it at, with the echo coming back down into the condenser mic. So it's pretty decent. Do I suggest starting with something like this? Well, yes, I do, because you're not throwing a lot of money at something, especially with a new channel or a new podcast or what have you. You're getting your desired results at a cheap price. And will it last? I don't know. But for $38, I'll bet you it lasts you quite a while until you can afford something different if you decide to. So with me, my stuff doesn't get moved around a lot, so it's probably going to stay in this position, and it'll probably last, but I'll update you for sure. So I definitely recommend the BM800 from Amazon. But now, let me tell you a few things quickly. In the listing, it states that you get a metal. It states that you get a metal isolation mount, and you do not get a metal isolation mount. This is plastic. At least this one is anyhow. So don't expect that when you do. But as far as adjustments go, this has a lot of adjustment all over the place. It mounts securely, and it works. So hopefully this video helps you out in determining whether or not the BM800 condenser mic kit is right for you. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, share, and I'll be back with other reviews shortly. And I hope to be seeing you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Much appreciated. You guys have a fantastic day.